We have a pretty good score of movies this week.
Okay, guys, Brass Armadillo here. Scan this one for Gialli. Look at the comps for this one used. Holy cow. Oh boy. Oh man, jackpot. 93 cents. 93 cents.
Hey guys, Shadow Collector here, aka Jason. Welcome to this week's haul video. I'm trying to plan accordingly to a schedule here, which is a Friday podcast, a Saturday review, and a Sunday hunt / haul type video. We'll see how long that lasts. I may miss a day here and there, so please forgive me. But nevertheless, I'm looking forward to this week's video because we got some good deals here. So this all is strictly from just the two Brass Armadillo antique malls here in Arizona, more specifically in the Phoenix area. It was President's Day, the holiday, and they were doing a 20% off your total purchase deal. So I unfortunately still had to work, but got off work and then thought, you know what, let's just go check it out. We'll see what we find. If we find anything, cool. If we don't, no big deal. It's just, might as well check it out. I'm so glad we did, because not only do we get 20% off of this stuff, but we got some really good deals on this stuff. I normally don't go to look at the movie sections at these type of stores just because 99% of them actually are DVDs. There's not a whole lot of Blu-ray selection usually. And then, they'll have just time your common titles, your common Avenger, DC, like superhero movies, or just, stuff you'll find most of at the thrift stores. And then at these places, you rarely would find deals usually. At least I thought that was the case here. So I'm going to go through these piece by piece. We have two scores at the bottom of this pile here, but I'll go through each of them and let me know in the comments below what you guys think of any of these movies that I picked up. Most of these I actually haven't seen, so I'll be excited to actually watch them. And just go through it. So first one here, guys, is have a movie I was looking forward to seeing just from seeing the trailers and everything. It's with Rainn Wilson, and I believe it's got that one kid from the Shazam movie, but it's called Don't Tell a Soul. Basically, it's about Rainn Wilson is like a security or like a police officer, one of the two, but finds this kid's kind of like messing around or they're robbing or something like that, chases him through the woods, and he falls into this abandoned like well, and he's basically stuck at the bottom. And it's these two brothers. The older brother, of course, is kind of the mischievous, like, hey, don't tell anybody, we're going to leave him there to die pretty much, while the younger one's kind of like, well, I'm not sure this is a good idea sort of thing. So again, and this is a very recent title, so that's why I was roughly the score of this one for $2.50, but again, 20% off. So, but a brand new title that just came out within the last 6 months, I believe. Good deal there. Next is, again, another one that just recently come out with some really solid reviews on it. I was looking forward to seeing it. It's called Those Who Wish Me Dead with Angelina Jolie. So again, very recent title. Again, I think $2 or $2.50 at a booth. So that's a score there. It was a Warner Brothers title, so it was on HBO Max the first 30 days or so after release, and then pulled from there. But or I think it's New Line Cinema, which is Warner Brothers though. So, but it was on there. But again, the reviews were really solid for this, so I'm looking forward to watching that one. And again, a new title for $2, and you get take 20% off of that. Yes, please. Next one's just entitled I never heard of, and again, sometimes I just try to find a lot of horror movies that I can add to my collection that are not recognizable movies, and if it's a Blu-ray, even better. It is from Shudder Media. And it's called The Reckoning, directed by The Descent or a director from The Descent and a Game of Thrones. So must have directed some episodes of Game of Thrones. But I mean, doesn't look like anything extravagant. But it's just a horror movie. Again, this was the same. These are mostly from the same booth. So they were about $2, $2.50. So good deals there. Now these next 1, 2, 3, 4 are from the same booth. They were 98 cents before the 20% off. So you're talking like 70 cents for some of these titles here. A couple of these are just to upgrade because I already have them on DVD, so I'll upgrade them to Blu-ray. Elysium is one that I don't have here, so added that to my collection because again, for 70 cents, you even if it's not a good movie, I mean, some people said this is a good movie, so but some of these I know aren't the best, but why not? Worst case, I could trade it in. I could trade it in probably for at least a couple bucks. So, really looking forward to that. Another one. This was an upgrade. I already own it on DVD, but I wanted to upgrade it because it's a fantastic looking movie. It is The Revenant with Leo DiCaprio. So, nice little upgrade there for, again, 70 cents or so. Yes, please. The next two I know weren't the best of the movies in terms of these series, but again, I thought for, how cheap the Blu-rays are, I thought I would throw them into my set. It is Expendables 3. Pretty straightforward. I know this is kind of the weakest of the three movies, which is sad because the cast just, ridiculous. And then Anchorman 2. So, again, not the best ones of these series, but you know what? Not a bad pickup right there for, again, 70-something cents. So before we get to the two pretty big pickups here that I found, another one is found for $1, so 80 cents after 20% off, which is Jason Statham in Safe. Never seen this movie. I don't recall how the reviews were for it, but it's, again, for 80 cents. I'd fill in my collection. It sucks is that this sticker will not peel off very well. So let me know in the comments below for you guys. Do you care about the sleeves or not? I don't think I'm that particular in the sleeves. So especially if the sleeve is like ripped up or destroyed, then it's not really worth it to me. In this case, because these stickers are here, I probably will ditch the sleeve. But let me know what you guys think about sleeves on Blu-rays and DVDs in general. Last, but certainly not least, two pretty big hauls here for what they go for in terms of price and everything. So I found one Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray and one Arrow Video Blu-ray. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with these brands, they are basically they release a lot of studio movies that don't really ever get picked up. They're kind of like vaulted movies by studios, and then they will kind of purchase the rights to distribute it to, upgrade it into the 2K or 4K format on the Blu-ray for the studios, and then they basically get a cut of the sales and everything. And so Arrow Video really specializes in a lot of horror movies, so that's why I was excited to find a horror movie for this. And then Vinegar Syndrome, kind of the same thing. First one, the Arrow Video one, called Deadly Manor. Never even heard of this movie. But when I see this clear case here, which is a lot of these usually, special release type movies, it's going to be something good. So it's actually from 1990 it came out. So horror movie, but you know what? I'm looking forward to this. This I believe goes for, I saw, between $15 and $20 online. I paid $2 for it, so pretty good deal there. Especially when these, like I said, $15, $20 and brand new. I think they go actually about more than that, $30, $35. So good find there. Last but not least, so this one you see from the hunt footage there, I freaked out a little bit. I was expecting this to be what it was, and then I kind of did more research when I got home, and it wasn't the case too much. But anyways, it's called Forgotten Gialli Volume 1. So it's these three Italian and Spanish horror movies, and all the discs are here and everything like that's perfectly good condition. So I'm scanning this there, and I'm seeing that this thing goes for between $80 to $150, like wide range of pricing, but those are actual sales of it, and that's used too. So I'm instantly like freaking out, like, oh my god, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna watch the movie just so I can see it, and then I'm throwing this up online to make some good cashish off of it. But I didn't realize that the ones I was seeing was a very more like special edition version of this release here, kind of like a box set almost. And this one in particular still goes for about $25, $30, but not the $80 to $150 profit I thought I was about to make here. So not a big deal though. But anyways, we got three different movies here. Trauma Police Are Blundering in the Dark, and The Killer is One of 13. So, and again, these are all, I'm pretty sure, yeah, one's in Spanish, and Italian. So, got a little bit of subtitles to watch here, all released between 1973 and 1978. So they are older movies, but it'll be fascinating to watch these type of movies from back then. And again, I can watch them, and then worst case, I can make a pretty good flip on this, I'm sure. But that's my movie haul this week, guys. I want to give a shout out to a new app that I'm using, and I'm not sponsored by them, so again, take it as you wish. You can use it if you like as well. But it is called CLZ Movies. Basically, it is a movie like library app where you can scan and add all and keep track of all your movies in one place. I'm notorious for sometimes buying movies duplicate because I realize I already own it and I didn't watch it yet, and it's sitting in my pile of movies to watch, and then I buy it again somewhere, or I'm in the stores looking at stuff and going, do I have it? Do I not have it? And then I pass on it, and I get home and realize I don't have it, and I miss out on a good deal or something like that. So again, it's called the letters C as in cat, L as in Larry, Z as in zebra, movies. It is $15 a year, but it's so user-friendly. You literally can just grab a movie here, and then there's a little plus symbol right here on your phone, and then we'll just scan it, or sorry, you can add by barcode, or you can type in if you need to. And then when you do that, it will automatically pull up, the movie. So right there, and it will list it, so it's under 3 movies here. And then that's pretty much it. And then if I add it to my collection here, then right there we keep track, and it's counting it as 3 separate movies, but it'll be this specific casing. It can track by the type of casing as well, because obviously these movies, there's DVD, there's Blu-ray, there's 4K, there's bundle packs, there's promotional packs, there's steelbooks. There's so many variations of home media for DVDs and stuff that it keeps all of them there. And you can search by your actors, you can search again by the movie, the year, you can do everything on this thing. So for the $15, I thought it was well worth it. And you could actually, if you get to a point where I'm all caught up, I don't think I'll need this app anymore, you can actually download it or upload it to like your cloud and keep it, and then cancel your subscription. But you're talking $1.25 a year at most, $1.25 a month. So not a bad deal at all. So yeah, like I said, guys, check out that app. They do video game ones, they do CD ones, and I'm really excited to keep track of all this. We are going to be doing that here on the DVD side here moving forward. I'm going to kind of keep you guys posted on what my collection has been at. So why don't we scan all these in, and we'll start with right now. My collection is currently at 1,161 DVDs. But let's go and add these and see what we got. All right, guys, so we have them all added up here, and what's nice about that app is that you could basically scan them literally as, you're a cashier, just barcode, next, barcode, and then you just kind of groups them all together, throws them all up at once, and that's really nice because you can just go one after the next. But we have all these scanned in there, and we are up to 1,173 DVDs. Whew. That's a lot of movies. I'm trying to beat Netflix, I think. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I will see you next week. Until then, take it easy. Have a good one.